Good morning, Tottenham fans, and we've done it. It's finished. Tottenham 3, AZ Alkmaar 1. I got my prediction spot on. We go through 3-2 on aggregate. The performance was a million times better than it was in the first leg. Tottenham pressing was spot on. There was so many individual players that played outstanding today. I'll get into that in a minute. Tottenham harassed, they pressed, they tackled, they defended well. It was just everything we needed on a European night to get ourselves through. We're into the quarterfinals now. Our next game is going to be Frankfurt. I'll do a video on Frankfurt another time, but for now I'm going to enjoy this brilliant win. Some of the football we played was outstanding, and I'll get into some of the players right now. Let's start from the back. Vicario was assured as ever. Every time the crosses were coming in, he was claiming them. He was keeping us calm. He done one brilliant save today. He didn't have that much to do, but what he needed to do, he did it, and he did it well. Spence, again, playing on the left-hand side, had another great performance. Spence was brilliant going forward, linking up really well with Sonny. Another one of Spence's very good performances. That's all we expect from Spence nowadays. And brilliant is it to have Van de Ven and Romero back in your both centre-backs? What a difference that makes. Them two were absolutely solid. AZ Alkmaar were hardly getting any chances with them two in centre-back. This is what I'm saying. When we said we had injuries and it makes a difference, you could see a massive difference in this Spurs side when you've got the core of your team. Solanke, Van de Ven, Romero, Vicario. You've got your core players in there. It really makes a massive difference, and those two were very, very solid again today. Romero had a much better game today than he did against Bournemouth. His rustiness is over now, hopefully, and he had very good game. Porro, have you noticed, defends a lot better when Romero's next to him. Romero does a lot of sweeping up for Porro when Porro goes forward. Porro was a lot better defensively today than he has been for a while, and I think that's something to do with Romero helping him out at the back. Then you had Odobert, actually. We'll get into Odobert now. Odobert was absolutely outstanding, and that's the kind of winger that we've been looking for a long, long time, playing on the right wing instead of Johnson. He can take on his man. He was linking up well. He's quick. He runs back. He defends as well when he needs to. He's skillful, and he got his 2 goals today, running in on the back post, doing the same thing Johnson does, but he adds more to his game. Odobert was outstanding today. I don't know whether I should give him man of the match. It's one of those days where I can't pick a man of the match because so many players were so good. Let me move on now to in the middle. Let's move to Bergvall. Bergvall, again, how is he 19 years old? Only just turned 19. What a performance he put in again. I haven't looked at any stats yet, but the amount of times he recovered that ball or intercepted the ball or won the ball back or pushed us forward with his lung-busting runs. I can't believe this guy is 19. He is going to be incredible when he's older. What a player this player is already. He's a very, very good player. We also had Sarr never stopped running for the whole game. By the way, there's not one player today that played poorly. Sarr was everywhere today, covering every blade of grass, doing everything right, everything simple, but winning the ball back whenever he can. Good performance again by Sarr. Sonny, brilliant performance by Sonny. This was the old Sonny. See, this is what happens when you can rest players, give them time. Sonny was brilliant, and this is another one where I could give him man of the match too. The amount of times he was one-on-one with his defenders, and the dribbles, the amount of times he got past his man. I need to see the stats on that too, because he dribbled past that fullback how many times? It must be about 20 times, I swear. He was just always getting past his man, trying to get a shot off, linking really well with Spence. So that was the old Sonny. And his pace, when everyone says Sonny's lost a yard of pace, well, it didn't look like that tonight. It really didn't. He was very, very sharp tonight. Very, very sharp. Maddison stepped up as well. This is what I'm saying. The experienced players that we had, we needed them to step up, and they did. Romero stepped up. Vicario stepped up. Sonny stepped up. And this guy, Maddison, stepped up magnificently. What he put in a great performance again today, linking up everything. Everything was going through Maddison, and he was a big part of that third goal that we scored. I'll tell you about the third goal actually while I'm at it. Oh, it was brilliant, brilliant football. If you didn't get to watch the game, please watch the highlights. The third goal was brilliant. It was prime Angeball. It was us going back to how we were when we had all our players fit in the first place. It was brilliant football. Gray was brave on the ball at the back, laid it off to Maddison. Maddison, great turn away from his marker. Sprints forward, lays it off to Sonny. Sonny lays it off to Spence. Spence crosses it into Slanky. Slanky flicks it to Odobert, and Odobert smashes it in. It was absolute brilliant from our own goal area to the other end within a space of about 20 seconds. It was insane. Brilliant, brilliant performance. I'm so happy we're in the quarter-finals. Solanke is another player I want to mention. Never stop running. He makes such a difference having him back, holding up the ball, winning headers, just constantly pressing that defence. He got an assist today as well for Odobert. It was just outstanding today. It was chalk and cheese from the first leg. There was so much pressing that we were doing. Especially in the first half, we were winning the ball back. Every time Alkmaar got the ball, we were on it to win it back again. And that's how Angeball is meant to be played. And when you've got all your players back, and when you've got players having their rests, this is what can happen. We can play fantastic football. I think a lot of fans have forgotten how good we can be on our day. It was a brilliant performance. Just let's not forget how good Alkmaar are. Alkmaar are a decent side. They are a very decent side. And in the first half, they were non-existent. We hounded them, pressed them, didn't let them breathe. And this is what I said we needed to do. Everything I said in my previous video that we needed to do, we needed to score first. We needed to press them. We needed to get the crowd going. We needed to get the crowd like cheering for us. We needed to create chances. Everything I said we needed to do, Spurs did today. I can't complain about anything today. Yes, Alkmaar got a goal from our mistake, but you know, things like that can happen. It was just unlucky, to be honest, and they got their goal, and it made it nervy towards the end, you know. But Spurs really, really fought for this game, and they really, really played well today. I'm trying to think if I've missed any players out, because God, like there were so many good performances out there, so many good performances, and yeah, it was just brilliant, brilliant day today. I'm so happy. I'm actually so happy. This is the happiest video I've made in months. It really is. And the people that watch me often, I make daily videos and weekly videos, and it's so, you know, I'm trying to find the light at the end of the tunnel, and today the light shone through. It was a great day today, and I predicted 3-1. JTB, you predicted 3-1 as well. So did you, Rob. You predicted 3-1. So we all got it right. We're all happy. I hope you travel well back from the game, mate. It's just, what a good day. What a good day. If anybody else in the comments, let me know what you thought of the game. What was your score prediction? Was you surprised with this performance? Did you think we had this in us anymore? A lot of fans seem to have given up on the Europa League. Maybe this will change your mind, because if Spurs start playing like this in every round, there's not a lot of teams that are going to be able to stop us. Let me know in the comments what you think of the game. Who was your man of the match? Because I can't pick. Thank you for watching, and come on, you Spurs!